Hello and welcome to the Official Watchers YouTube channel here at Jardin du Mayfair, heaven on earth for the watch enthusiast. I am so excited to finally be reviewing the RM055 Bubba Watson. Just a quick one guys before we get started. I'd like to say that my tech team have informed me that up to 62% of you guys aren't subscribed. I really need to get that number up to keep this channel viable and keep these reviews coming every single week. So if you could just tap that button, it would mean the world to me, and it means I can keep these videos coming fresh and hot every single week. So the RM055 Bubba, let me just say this, the watch, I cannot believe that I haven't reviewed this already. I guess one of the things about being so fortunate in the position that we are on this channel is we get so many good watches that sometimes I have to quickly look through the back catalogue, and there's over 200 videos, and sometimes I look and I'm like, wait a second, there's no RM055 on here. We need to fix that. So let's do it today. The RM055 Bubba Watson. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but the RM055 is one of the first RMs that really made me sit up and take notice of the brand. I was probably late to the party, but I remember seeing one on the wrist of a fellow aficionado at a meet-up, and I was absolutely mesmerised by the suspended movement just hanging out and doing its thing inside a crisp white case. If you follow me, you may know, especially on Instagram, that I'm obsessed with white cased watches. I always have been. I've actually reviewed my other grail on this channel, which is the AP with the white ceramic bracelet and ceramic case with the blue dial, that perpetual calendar. Killer watch. So this turns it up a notch because it's an RM, it's super lightweight and it's heavenly. The Bubba is still one of my top 3 meals over a decade later since I first saw it. It was launched in 2012. It's a medium-sized model, and as far as RMs go, it has very respectable stats of 42mm in diameter, 13.3mm thick, and just shy of 50mm long. As this is a lugless model with a cambered case, it sits very nicely on the wrist. As per usual, it's exceptionally well balanced and comfortable thanks to the tonneau shaped case. It is also light, and I mean light, because it's made of white ceramic, which is also scratch resistant to 1400 vickers. One of the wonderful things about this and other ceramic models is that even at 10+ years old, it's still immaculate. It's a tripart case which is sandwiched together using titanium star-shaped splines and features a thick curved sapphire crystal front and rear for optimum viewing of the movement that's suspended within. The movement, caliber RM055, is a voucher-based design that has been fettled and customised by RM beyond virtually all recognition. It uses 24 jewels and 2 barrels which take care of balancing, timekeeping and pushing the power reserve to a very acceptable 55 hours. So if you take it off on a Friday, it will still be running on Monday morning, although I would hazard it's probably the other way around because this is a weekender, I certainly believe so. It's super lightweight, 4.3 grams with titanium bridges, and is held in place by 4 elastomer shock absorbers, which protect it against pretty much any vibration you can think of. This is resistant up to forces of 500 Gs, guys, which I think we can all agree means it will survive a bump or 1,000 bumps, to the point that you can wear it when smacking golf balls towards the horizon. Hence the partnership with golfing legend Bubba Watson. It likely won't survive diving though, as unfortunately the water resistance on this one is 30 meters. Now, I'm going to say this, guys, this is my only detractor on RMs, because for me, they really look like holiday watches. And the thought that you can't actually take it for a dip in the pool, for me, it does really detract on the RMs. Like, I would love if they were waterproof. But let's be fair to the brand, okay? This is a manual caliber, and it has been designed to endure force, not water. So it's not what they're going for, and that's fair enough. As with the majority of Richard Mille's movements, the dial is one that's absolutely fascinating to look at. It's a hand wind, so nothing is obscured, and the hand finished movement has an excellent mix of darkened titillite areas and brighter polished titanium highlights. The Rehort features loomed 5-minute markers along with white hashers, and they sit beneath a bit of silver on the polished bezel, which glints and flashes as the watch moves around on your wrist. It's a simple but lovely touch. On the subject of lovely touches, the jewel on this one is transparent sapphires rather than the traditional red rubies to keep the monochromatic black and white theme going. Now, at some point, some of you may have noticed that this is sitting on a pink strap. It is by far my favourite RM strap that I have ever seen on a watch. Now, you guys might think I'm crazy here, but I'm going to come out and say this. It can be a make or break for me on an RM, depending on which strap it's on. I cannot think of any other watch brand where it is so important to get a cool colour strap on the correct watch, and I think the Bubba on pink for me is end game. I have seen it on baby blue once and I like that a lot, but pink and white, the way it ties in, I am in love with it. As they say, real men wear pink, and I would wear that thing every single day, no doubt about it. But let me know in the comments which kind of strap you guys would like to see on the Bubba, and I hope you've enjoyed this review. Please join me next week for another amazing review. Thank you for joining me here at Jardin du Mayfair, heaven on earth for the watch enthusiast.